Is marriage dead? Well, you can see here our sand cherries really blooming away. Here's a snowball bush. It's starting to really take shape. Those will all go real white, look just like snowballs. Is the whole idea of marriage obsolete? Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome to my channel. I thought I'd just do a quick video on what so many people are talking about today. It's the Bill and Melinda Gates divorce situation. I think most people were literally stunned by it. I never expected to see it. It's sad. I know a lot of people are big time haters of Bill Gates, especially they, think he wants to chip them and use vaccines to chip them and all this stuff. But I kind of find it funny because we are already chipped. We already are chipped. Here's our chip right here. We carry it around willfully. They don't have to put us, we can't leave home without it, right? I'm guilty too. I carry my chip around like I'm tied to it. It's like part of me anymore. And if I don't have it, I feel like something's missing for sure. So I'm as guilty as anybody. But so here's the deal. It's sad. There's so many people anymore that find happiness in other people's misfortunes, and I'm not like that at all. And I was happy to hear they're still going to work on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation together, which has given a lot of money to different charities and such, so that's a good thing. But I guess he's in his 60s, she's in her 50s, almost 9-year difference, something like that. I guess we'll never know what happened, but at that point in time, maybe I would just stick it out, because you gotta believe their house is big enough where you could be on one end and never even know the other person was in there or not. I think they were married 27 years, so 30 years, that's a long time. You're hardly the same person. Your cells change. Yeah, I mean, technically you're the same person, but your cells die off and new ones come alive or whatever, so your cells change. How can you not change? How can you not grow after 30 years of life experiences? I know I'm not the same person I was, say, 10, 20, 30 years ago. Sure, I like a lot of the same things, but I'd like to think my thoughts and experiences have helped me grow and change my mind on some things. So I don't know if marriage is the right way to go anymore, but on the other hand, I don't know if there's a better alternative than marriage. It's kind of like you can't win either way. With marriage, it's almost like you're set up for failure. Not everybody, I've heard it said that, couples are either divorced or they're wanting to be divorced. There's still a few, I believe, though, that are out there that are happy, but it's got to be a slim minority. There's just, I think last I heard, divorce was, say, running about 50% or whatever, but that of the 50% that are still married through that, there's got to be an awful lot of them that were wishing they weren't, or trying to get out of it, or just, so it makes you wonder if it's just an outdated concept. But then again, when I think about my kids and such, I don't know if there's a better idea out there. It's a tough thing. I kind of think of it as we're on the lake here, and sometimes we'll be out there and you have two boats or a boat and a jet ski. We're close and we're talking, and the waves are coming, and slowly nobody's doing anything, but the distance starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you don't purposely, somebody turn on their motor and get back together, the distance just keeps getting wider and wider. You can't even talk anymore. And I kind of think that's the way a lot of marriage is. People, if you don't grow together, I guess you grow apart, and I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm just wondering what you people think. I'm always interested in hearing in the comments the interaction what the prevailing thoughts are out there. So I guess, mid 50s, mid 60s, the point is life isn't over, and I guess they want to enter a new phase of their life, and I respect that. I'm not here to judge them whatsoever. It's gonna be a big financial blow, I would say, but they'll both be, still loaded afterwards. But I understand there's no prenup, so that's going to be pretty interesting. We'll never know the settlement, I guess, but you just wonder the whys behind it all, I guess. I will have to say, I've been seeing Bill, I guess, probably because he's linked to vaccines so much, but it seems like he is always on the media anymore. I never used to see him so much, and I mean, I'm not his biggest fan at all, trust me. He just comes across to me as kind of a preachy person, and I've spoken out against that before. Just something rubs me wrong about people always telling you how you're supposed to do this or you're not supposed to do that. And they, of course, do whatever they want because, like, a lot of the rules are just for the little people. But that whole kind of thinking just rubs me the wrong way. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Would it have been better if they just each had their own boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever and stayed together as a couple, perhaps? Is it a smart thing that they just go on with their lives separately? Is there a better idea out there than marriage? Is marriage the only way we can go? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, we'll see yous.